Hello and welcome to Calcio Press. I'm happy and excited to talk about the biggest game that happened this weekend in Italian Serie A, the game between AC Milan and Inter Milan. Yeah, that was not so good performance from AC Milan and not a good display of football from what we all expected from a big derby like the AC Milan and Inter Milan derby. Obviously, Inter Milan they got the job done, they got the 3 points. Yeah, and they were the better side for the game. They got the early goal, and that was how the game went. For AC Milan, it wasn't a good performance from AC Milan, not a good team display, not a good football entertainment for the fans. I think a lot has to do with how the team was set up and how the team was orchestrated to play, and all this has to do with questioning to Pioli's approach and tactics. I think the major issue AC Milan is having right now is Pioli's tactics and Pioli's selection of players. I think Pioli is getting it all wrong with his player selection. Looking at the way the team is set up, I think the team was set up not to go into the game looking for a victory, but at most getting a draw out of it, which was what the intention of Pioli was like, and that was not the mentality of a side of AC Milan, who won the league last season, who are the champions of Italy, having the best player in their team sitting on the bench. That was not what the fans always were looking forward to seeing. That was a wrong setup from Pioli, coming up with a defensive approach of a 5-3-2. I think that was not a good one for the team, and this calls for a lot of questioning to Pioli if he should remain as the coach of AC Milan or if he should be sacked as the coach. I think personally, I think Pioli has lost ideas, has lost his tactical brilliance that saw him winning the league for AC Milan last season. I think he's lost his touch, his spark, and the team is suffering from that. I think Pioli, one of the downside of Pioli this season is the fact that he wasn't able to invent and bring up something new in terms of tactics, in terms of an alternative formation to push the team forward, to make the team unpredictable. Looking at the team this season, the team kept on with the same formation, same approach, same set of players, and I think it has the league has come to that point where they understood the formation of AC Milan, they understood the tactics of AC Milan, and Pioli didn't have any alternative formation to use in terms of when the team is struggling. And this is just like a reflection of what has not been done at the course of the season. And then obviously we can always talk about the management not improving on the work of Pioli by giving him some important samples, some important players that would have helped him continue in his formation and that helped him strengthen the formation for him. But at the same time, when you look at Pioli with how he has handled the addition that he was giving to the season, you wonder if he's the kind of coach who a management will want to spend quality on because if you are a coach and if you're a management and you see Pioli, you have Charles de Catelier, you cannot make something good out of Charles de Catelier, you cannot make something out of Ranks, out of Adley. I'm sure you'll be worried of spending more and thinking if he's the right coach to make those kind of spending in terms of bringing new additions to the squad. I think Pioli has gotten out of ideas, and the team is suffering from that. If I must say, I think the management has to make a bold decision in terms of making an adjustment to the coaching department for AC Milan right now. I think this the season in terms of fighting for for the league, I think is gone. I think the team just has to find a way to fight for the Champions League position. And with the way things are going, I think the team is really going down. Is down in confidence, down in mentality, and and I don't see Pioli bringing the team back to order. I feel the management needs to make a bold decision in bringing up a new coach who is going to shake things up in the team, in the dressing room, and try to come up with something new and try to salvage something out of the season. I think that would be what the team needs right now. if I was the management, I think it is the right time for them to make that decision for the good of the team, for for the future of the club, in terms of making it to the Champions League, for the financial aspect of the club. I think the team needs a change that is going to bring up a spark for the team to come back to the form that we all know, that saw them winning the league. And then and then we don't we know it's going to be like a sad one if Pioli has to leave. Of course, we all know what Pioli has brought to the team in terms of taking the team from the low position where they were in the past years, and then now bringing them to this position where they are right now. Yes, Pioli has done a lot for the team. It's going to be sad seeing Pioli leave the club, but for the good of the club, I think a strong and bold decision has to be made by the management, and just how it is with every club. When you don't produce the result as a coach, you're going to suffer for it, and I think Pioli might suffer for it at this stage right now. No one is happy about the situation right now, but the team has to move forward, and the team right now is in a position where changes need to be made. Yes, we know the team still lacks some quality, but a team like AC Milan that won the league last season, with the quality players they have, shouldn't be sitting in the sixth position, shouldn't be losing to games against Sassuolo, should be losing games against Lazio the way they have lost those games. I think is so poor for the team. It's so poor for a coach like Pioli. I think he has done so well, and I think at this stage he has to leave for the team to make a step further in terms of making it at least to the Champions League for this season. I would say the team deserve at least a Champions League position, based on based on the pedigree, based on the work that has been done over the years. I think AC Milan missing out on the Champions League would be like a big blow for the management. So I will encourage the management to make that decision right now, even if it's going to be a sad decision. For the good of the team, Pioli has to leave. I'll be ending it here for now. Let me know through the comment section if Pioli should be sacked or not. I personally feel the board needs to make a strong decision in bringing a new manager who is going to shake things up with the team, come with a new tactics, new plans, new idea, and try to make sure the team make the top four finish, which is like the maximum they can achieve at this moment. And they can also qualify for the Champions League. That would be a good one for the team, seeing how the season has gone so far. I think that would be like what the team need at this moment. And I'm sure it's going to be difficult losing Pioli after 3 years of success with the team, bringing the team out of the past where they struggle, and putting them in the frame where the team is beginning to compete in Italy and also beginning to play in the Champions League. I think Pioli has done a good job, but I feel right now is the time for the team. It's time for the team to move forward and try to see how they can take a step up in terms of what they want to achieve going forward. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share with friends. Until next time, bye for now.